So welcome everybody. And thanks everyone for joining our little track workout. What I want to say before anybody really begins, and you're welcome to just start walking, just start moving the muscles while you listen. Please be very, very careful of any uneven sidewalks, fire hydrants. If you're running around a parking lot, be careful of those little tiny curbs that cars back into, or spikes at the end of a parking lot, or anything that you might trip over. While running, please do not watch me. I swear I'm not going to be doing anything interesting. And if I am, I will stop all of you and have you look at me, but nothing tonight, no graphs like in the past, nothing. So just watch where you're running. Don't watch the screen. You will hear me the entire time. I will walk you through every step of this entire thing. And that is absolutely the case. So with that in mind, let's everybody 5-minute, just warm up, slow, easy. This is way slower than marathon pace. 5 minutes, go. You are on the clock. This is warm up only. We're doing 18 minutes of high intensity training with 18 minutes of recovery in between. This 5 minutes is not included in that whatsoever. This is just warm up, getting your muscles moving. We're going to do some other stuff, some plyometrics, some active stretch before that, and then some other little things once you finish the 5 minutes. Tonight's theme, each week, we have another theme and another story about a usually famous person or some kind of incredible athlete. Tonight's theme is kind of moving forward based on what we discussed last week, that each one of these is kind of a progressive thing based on the idea that you don't know who you are until after you've done something. And in this case, we want to talk a little more about what is it that you have to do to prepare to do that thing that you don't know that you can do because you haven't done it yet. I know that sounds crazy, but that's what we're going to talk about tonight while you're running. And then we'll also do some other things, a little more metronome work for rhythm, for form work with running, and a lot of other little stuff throughout our night. And it'll probably go very quickly. And yes, absolutely. In the next few weeks, you guys may want to start looking for a well-lit street because things are going to get darker earlier. And maybe not by the end of tonight's workout, but it may start getting darker, even sort of by the end of tonight's workout. You may want to find a different area where there are street lights and there are even streets that you can run with and still do this workout. We are at 2 minutes, 15 seconds into your 5-minute run. So you're looking now at about, now you're at 2.5 minutes now to go in just slow, easy, comfortable warm-up jog, and you're doing good. Good job, you guys. And after this is going to be, we're going to do our active stretches. We're going to do some plyometrics. We're going to do more jogging, and then we're going to do short, like we've done every week, short, quick little bouts of marathon pace with jogging, then 10K pace and jog on and on until we build up to some real speed work here. So we're moving forward toward that. Good job, everybody. And Sarah, welcome. Good. About 1.5 minutes to go with our just absolute first jog warm up. 1:20 to go. You guys are all doing great. Many of you I can't see. I know one of you are on a phone, which is fine. But if you need us for any reason, just unmute your microphone and just talk away. We're at 1 minute to go in our 5-minute jog. And then we'll do some active stretches. Good. Now coming up, almost on 30 seconds to go. And then we'll do some active stretches. "20 seconds to go." 15 seconds. And 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you can just stop. And here is a point where you can actually look at your cell phone and see what the heck am I doing? Because we are, like I said, going to do some active stretches. Let me stand up in a place where you guys can kind of see me a little better. And turn on the light here.
Sarah?
Hey.
And here we go.
Why
Hopefully you
can't I
can
see him?
see me standing. I think you sort of can. We're going to start with just some active stretches. We're going to roll your foot around. I think you can kind of see that. Just roll your foot around to one direction about 10 times. We're just loosening up your ankle and then your knees and then your hips and good. And your other direction, same foot, the other direction. It's also a great exercise because you have to maintain stability on the foot you're standing on. Good. I see a couple of you doing it. Great. And the other foot, I think that was about 10 both directions. And here we go. The other foot, 1, 2. And make big circles with your foot as best as you can. And the other direction. Good. And if everybody could put your hands on your knees and just roll your knees around in one direction about 10 times. We just loosen up the joints around the knees, the muscles, tendons. And the other direction, same thing, same knees. I guess that makes sense. You're using the same knees. It's been a long day, you guys. And
That was funny.
Hands on your hips and just roll your side over and then to the front and then your other side. We're really stretching out those hips. And 2, about 10 times. And 3.
Oh, something snapped.
Yeah, that kind of feels good, doesn't it? 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and the other direction. Same thing the other way. And 2, and 3. Hips are a critical thing for running, we don't realize. And 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. And what I want you to do is just kind of kick your leg up in the air in front of you, like I'm doing now. Let me stand to the side. Just kick your leg forward, a little back. 2, about 10 times. 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're just loosening up that hamstring in the back of your leg. And here we go the other direction. And begin, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And just all for your quads, your there, just kind of grab your ankle, just really quick. 2 and 3, we'll do 10 each. 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 11 and 12, 13, and if you want, 14, 15, you can do the little sailor dance with it. 16, 17, goes like this and like this. 19 and 20, and that's the end of that silliness. One leg back, just really quick, 10-second calf stretch. Your foot in line with your eyesight, if you can see that. There we go. And begin, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And the other foot, same thing. Your other leg, and begin, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to put a little weight on the leg just to kind of wake up those muscles. So just raise, let me get back a little so you can see me. Raise your arm up into the air and just touch the side of your shoe, just like that. And 2, 10 of them. Here we go. And 2, and perfect. And 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Just waking up those muscles. 7, and 8,
8,
and 9,
9,
and 10. And the other leg, same thing. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Again, to kind of activate hip muscles, what I want you guys to do is just bring your knee up to about a 90-degree angle, whoops, and bring it over to the side like you're getting off a bike. So it's up and over, up and over. You guys ready? Here we go. Begin.
Hey, I know these people.
And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We're just activating that rectus femoris in the front there as well, which you use to run, pick up your leg. Last warm up we're going to do before some plyometrics is just squatting down. Put your hands forward just a little bit and lean forward so your knees don't go forward. You want your knees to do this. You want your body to go back like that. So you squats and begin, and 1, and 2, 10 of them, and 3. Only go down to what is comfortable and don't
4,
go any further than where your knees are at about a 90-degree angle. And 4,
6,
6, I missed. And 7, and 8,
8,
and 9, and 10. There we go. Let's do some plyometrics. It's going to be some jumping. First, it's going to be front kicks like that, but we're going to do it really quick rhythm. Then back kicks, your heel comes up behind you. And then finally, high knee, where you're just bringing your knee up really high. Now you can do it as slow as I'm doing it now. If you have any aches and pains, that's the better choice. Or you can do it quickly, like running rhythm, that we're going to be doing like this. Okay?
Yeah.
You guys ready? Here we go. You guys choose. No one's watching you, so it doesn't matter. If you have injury prone or getting over an injury, just take it really slow. We don't want to pound you. These are engaging faster muscles. That's why we do plyometrics. Here we go. Ready? Begin.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then back kick, same kind of thing. Here we go. Begin. 20 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and high knee. Same thing, this. Here we go. Begin. And 1,
1,
3,
2.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And that's it for the night. Everybody go home. Congratulations. No. Here we go. I don't know about you. I'm tired. We're now going to do a minute. Here's where we're starting running, but it's really, this is even still a warm up. We're not to our high intensity work yet. So if you guys could do right now, start a minute and 30 minute jog. This is just totally slow, just like you did for 5 minutes. We're going to do a minute 30 and follow. We're going to speed up to marathon pace.
I'm listening to it.
So here you go. The watch is starting. Minute 30, jog only, total warm up. That's all this is. So minute 30.
Oh, sorry. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
You're doing. Trying to mute it.
Hi.
So you're a minute 30 jogging. Good. Whoops. There we go. For a second, I just accidentally muted myself. So I am back. You guys are doing great. You're a minute into your minute 30. So you're now, we're looking at 20 seconds to go. And I want you guys then to speed up to marathon pace. Marathon pace, what you can do on 26 miles, not very fast, still a warm up. And then we're going to do another 30 jog. So just, this is really slow. 4, 3, get ready to speed up. 2, 1, and now speed up for 15 seconds only to marathon pace. That's it, just marathon pace. Good job, everybody. And good, and coming up, and now we're gonna finish that, and now we have a minute 30 jog again. So you're slowing it down, minute 30, and as soon as this minute 30 is up, we're gonna go back to 15 seconds, speeding up to marathon pace. So you're gonna slow, fast, slow, fast, slow, faster, slow, faster, and then we'll get into our real power work, our real speed work. We're just slowly speeding you up. You're 30 seconds into your minute 30 jog, and then you'll do 15 seconds at marathon pace. You are all doing great. Keep up the good work. Good job. You're 50 seconds into your run. And for those of you who just joined us, welcome. I think newcomers are Timolyn and Joan Wicks. Welcome, you guys. You're a minute 10. You got 20 seconds to go now, 15 seconds to go. You're doing great. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Speed up to marathon pace again. Here we go. But only 15 seconds at marathon pace. And then another 1 minute and 30-second jog. Now, the wonderful thing about doing this, and I'll tell you in a moment, we're about to end our 15 seconds, 14, 15, and slow it down again for a minute 30 jog. Throughout the rest of the night, it's going to be speed up, slow down, pretty much ongoing throughout the whole evening. And then we'll do stretch at the very, very end. We'll do a group stretch. You're 15 seconds, a little more, into your minute 30 jog. So great work, you guys. The benefit that you're having, you know, whatever you do differently, intensity-wise, you gain certain things. And the thing you gain, you're 30 seconds into your minute 30. The thing you gain, after this, you guys have 15 seconds at 10K pace. So now you're really going to speed up, not just marathon pace, you're going to go what you could do at 6 miles. So you're going to really kind of speed up from this jog. You're almost at a minute into your minute 30, then you'll speed up to 10K pace. But right now you're getting a lot of aerobic work, which is building endurance. So it's not just warming up the muscles, but it's also training your body to go distance. And there are certain physiological benefits that you get just from going slow, just from doing this really, really easy work. And by the way, I apologize for this. Walkers, you guys are just walking really slow, and now you're going to walk a little faster. You're at a minute 30, so let's everybody speed up to what you would normally do walking and or running at 10K pace. Run walkers. Right now, I'd like you guys to run. When you're going slow, you can walk. You guys, you want high intensity. You want to get your heart rate up there during those periods. That's where you want to run. Recovery, that's where you're going to want to walk. Okay? So we're treating run walkers pretty much like runners right now. You guys decide. Good. And let's minute 30 jog again. Slow it way, way down one more time. We have one more 10K run, and then we have one more jog recovery, and then we'll start our speed work. I think I got all that right. Good job, you guys. Good. And yeah, so we are 30 seconds into our minute 30 jog, and then we're going to jump into 10K pace once again, and then we have a 3-minute jog, and then we start right away high intensity. 45 seconds to 10K pace. About a minute left. About 30 seconds left before 10K pace. You're about a minute into your jog, minute 30 jog. Specifically those things physiologically that you benefit from gaining during low intensity work versus high intensity work. You know, you don't want to beat yourself up all the time. Low intensity work gives you 3 things you don't get at any other level of intensity. And you're getting that now. And it's called endurance. And what that is more capillary veins and arteries. We're at a minute 30, hang on. So speed up to 10K pace for 15 seconds, and then I'll continue my little diatribe. We'll have 3 minutes. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, that was 10K pace. Jog again, slow down to a jog. You have 3 minutes. And during that 3 minutes, I'll talk physiology just a little bit. So at this low intensity, low heart rate, not the 10K pace you just did, but the low intensity you've been doing, low heart rate, you gain capillary veins and arteries. So those the smallest veins and arteries, the tubes that go in and out of your muscle. So you get nutrients in faster, you get waste product out faster. You get more mitochondria, which are these little factories that reside in every cell of your body, and they consume fat and carbohydrate in the form of glycogen, and they turn that fat and glycogen into the fuel that your body uses. And the third thing you gain from low intensity is that, and not at high intensity, is oxidative enzymes, which will enable your body to consume fats far more efficiently than you would otherwise. So as you build up and get more and more and more and more of these things, you're actually becoming a better consumer of fat. Your body is consuming fat at a quicker pace and ridding itself of waste product. And we're 1:30 into our 3-minute jog. And then we are gonna jump into some high intensity work. The real workout is about to begin. The fun is about to begin. Again, walkers are just walking real fast based on your percentage of effort that I described before we do this. Runners are running real fast based on the same percentages. You're at 2 minutes into your 3-minute, less than a minute to go before we take off. And here it is. Our next set, actually next 4 sets with recovery in between. Our next 4 sets are going to be 2 minutes only at about 80% of your maximum effort, or about 10K pace. So what you were doing before for about 15 seconds at 10K pace, that's the pace you're going to be doing for 2 minutes. And coming up in 20 seconds, it would be repetition pace, if you know Jack Daniels paces, and 2-minute walk jog for recovery afterward. So we're coming up in 5, 4, 3, here we go, 2, 1, and speed up for 2 minutes at that 10K pace that you were doing before, about 80% of your maximum ability. And here we go, 2 minutes all out. Last week, I'm gonna wait till you guys are done, and then in recovery period, I'll tell my little stories. So you guys are coming up about 30 seconds into your 2 minutes of work, effort. There you go, 30 seconds. And make sure that your first workouts, your first sets, aren't so fast. I'm saying 80%, but the litmus test is if you're going so fast that you can't perform the final set of the evening, you went way too fast, too early. So make sure you're still holding yourself back a little. It may still seem easy, like that 15 seconds did earlier, but just hold back. You're only doing 80%. It's not 90 or 100, certainly. You're 1:10 into your 2-minute set and 45 seconds to go. And then you'll walk, or everybody will walk for a period, and those who are runners will then recover for a few seconds, and when you're ready, you'll then jog. Walkers, just walk slow. You're 1:30 into your 2-minute set. Hopefully it's still, well, it is still light out. for all you guys. That's a good thing. It is, sun is setting. 15 seconds, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you have 2 minutes of recovery beginning now. 2 minutes walk. And for runners, just walk for a bit. When you recover, start jogging again. Probably give it about 10, 15 seconds for your heart rate to come down a little bit. You don't want to drop your heart rate down too much, although these are really the basis for these workouts tonight, these short 2 minute, 30-minute sets that you're going to be doing tonight. That's what you're going to be doing tonight. And not longer, like 5-minute sets, 6-minute sets. These sets are mostly designed to really engage faster muscles, to make you faster on the shorter distance. Then when you build endurance from all that long volume of effort midweek, which we'll talk about in a minute, and we did kind of for a moment ago, when you're doing that slow stuff, you build endurance, and this will make you stronger and faster. Then we start doing longer, faster, and that raises the bar on your thresholds so you can go farther, faster for a marathon. First, strength and endurance, mostly endurance. Then we build with threshold work, longer sets of high intensity heart rate. You're at 1:30, you got 30 seconds left to go. You guys are doing great. Don't push too hard. I'm going to argue we need to hold back right now more than we need to push for more. So at 80% or 10K pace, not 90 or 100. We got 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 2 minutes again, 10K pace, 80% intensity. And let's go do it. You're on the clock. You're at 10 seconds into your high intensity, 2-minute repetition, that 80% 10K pace. Same as the last set. This again will be followed by a 2-minute recovery period where I'll talk a little more about a little more of the science of what you can do to reach that goal of doing something you've never thought you were capable of doing because you haven't done it yet. I apologize for a little more science tonight. I know it's a little dull, but you can always just focus me out. Ignore me. I don't mind that. You were at a minute into our set, a minute now. You have a minute to go. Less than a minute to go. Great work, everybody. I like to be very positive at all times because I find positive feedback generates a positive environment and you're feeling more uplifted than if it was a negative environment where you wouldn't feel as uplifted. So enjoy the positivity. And 1:30 into your 2-minute set, less than 30 seconds to go into that high intensity, 80% 10K pace effort. So good work, you guys. You're probably breathing audibly, noticeably. That's a good thing for the 10K pace. You're probably breathing like you're doing a 10K. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and shut it down. Just walkers really slow. Keep moving, but really slow, and runners walking for about 10 seconds. And then start jogging once your heart rate comes down a little and you recover a little bit. You're at 15 seconds into your 2-minute recovery period. So, with all of these physiological changes that you do from high intensity, which is only about 20% of your overall workload for the week, And all that low intensity, easy pace where you're talking conversationally like I'm talking now. You don't have to take a big, you don't have to inhale, although that was ridiculously long, big inhale. You're not aware of yourself pausing to inhale. You're the slow effort I'm talking about. That would be about 80% of your total work during the week for building. Is that slow effort. You're about 2 minutes in your recovery 2-minute period. Excuse me, you're 1 minute in your 2-minute recovery period. You now have about 45 seconds left to go. So most of your work needs to be that low intensity, slower than marathon race pace by about 1 minute to 1.5 minutes. Walkers, walk runners, you name it. You're 1:30 in your 2 minutes. And that will build you up physiologically, but then how do you grow? That's for our next set. You have 20 seconds to go before you speed up into your third set of 4. Again, just like last one, 80% 10K effort in 8, 7, 6, 5, here we go, 4, 3, 2, 1, and speed up. Here you go, 2 minutes, 80% of your maximum capacity, 10K pace. Hold back no more than 80%. That's still going to cause you to hear yourself breathing, but you're not gasping for air. You know, it's more like, not, you know, you get the idea. You're already 30 seconds into that 2-minute period. Doing great. 40 seconds into that 2-minute period, coming up on minute already. And here we are at 1 minute now into your third set of 4. Then of course we have the minute 30s and the minutes. And a couple 15-second strides I'm throwing in for extra entertainment this evening. I'll explain what strides are when we get to them. You have 40 seconds left to go in your third set of 4 2-minute periods. There's a minute 30. You have 30 seconds to go. You guys are doing great. Watch where you're running. Focus on good, smooth stride. Don't look down, but look out at an angle where you can still see the ground approaching. 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slow it down. 2-minute recovery, then your final of 4 2-minute high intensity. The fourth 2-minute period will be coming up in a little less than 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes. Great work, you guys. I wish I could say I hear you breathing out there, but I've muted your microphone, so I can't really. Again, if you need me for anything or if you have a question, please swipe your finger across the screen and click on the little microphone icon, which has a line across it, and it's red, and the line will disappear and you'll be able to talk. And we are at 45 seconds into your 2-minute recovery period. Good job, you guys. We got a good chunk of tonight's workout already behind us. You really do. You're at 1 minute into your 2-minute high intensity effort in your fourth set. And you got 30 seconds left to go, 30 seconds. Great work, you guys. Good job. Good, and that's 2 minutes. Here you go. Now you got 2 minutes of speeding up for 2 minutes. I'm sorry, I think I said you were in your speed work. This is your speed work, I apologize. 2 minutes high intensity. I had it right in the first place. 2 minutes high intensity. This is your final 4th high intensity workout. You are 25 seconds into your high intensity, 80% 10K effort, minute and a half to go. Doing good, great work. Good job, you guys. Good. And we are 1 minute into your 2 minute high intensity effort, 80% 10K. You may want to push it as we get a little later into the workout. But right now, you're pushing it, but hold back a little bit. You don't want to push too hard so that you burn out before the workout is over. Don't forget, we do have 4 minute 30 high intensity segments for 1 minute high intensity segments. And then we got 4 15-second segments. So fair amount of work left to go. You're at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and everybody shut it down. We're at 2 minutes recovery. For walkers, just really slow it down. Runners, you can walk for 10, 15 seconds and then slowly start jogging really slow. And run walkers, same thing. You know, you may want to just walk for a little longer until you recover and then jog. Keep that jog really slow, way slower than marathon pace. The definition of a jog during our 2 minute period here. A definition of a jog for your run walkers is any slower in your walking, meaning at any given time, there's at least walking means there's 1 foot on the ground at all times. Running, there are periods for about 1/3 of a second, a fraction of a second, where your entire body leaves the ground, whether you're aware of it or not. You are in midair flying. You are 1 minute into your 2 minute recovery period. Then we begin a minute 30 at about 85%, just a smidgen higher intensity. We're gonna call it 10K pace, but it's really a little now, maybe before it was about 10K, now maybe a little higher than 10K pace, or what Jack Daniels refers to now as repetition pace. Well, the last one was called repetition pace too. Little faster, you got 30 seconds before we begin that first minute 30 at about 85% of your maximum ability. 20 seconds to go. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, here we go, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you got a minute 30 to go, high intensity, here we go. And you're off and running, a minute 30. Great work, you guys. Again, don't quite push too hard, but now you're pushing a little bit more. Not 100%, we're not anywhere near sprinting. You still got a couple gears left to go. Great work, you guys. You're already 30 seconds into your minute 30. There you go. 30 seconds into it. And this is good. I hope, by the way, you guys have some water that you might leave somewhere that you run down and pass and down and pass, because you don't have to just keep going. You can go around in a circle or go down and back and forth. I am reminded of the benefit of having water because I just went for my little mug here and I found I have no water in front of me. So we are a minute into your minute and 30, your first of 4 sets, minute 30. And we got 15 seconds left to go. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and shut it down for a minute 30. So same thing, walkers just slow as can be, and runners walking slow as can be, and then, runners, and after a few seconds, just start jogging, which is still way slower than marathon pace. We're not even looking at marathon pace. That's not even in the ballpark here. You are at 30 seconds in your recovery now. So less than a minute to go. Great work, everybody. Great work. 40 seconds into your minute 30 recovery. So the key, I was talking about, you do 80%, 20% high intensity, 80% low intensity throughout your week as a good idea. And you build more and more and more. You're now a minute into your minute 30 before we speed up again. Your second set is coming up. And you do more and more and more volume. Each week you want to build no more than like 10%, maybe a little more than that if you're a really experienced runner, but 10% more each week, total volume. 10 seconds to go. Here we go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And a little faster than 10K pace, 85% effort. And what we call kind of a little faster repetition pace, sort of. For a minute 30, we got 15 seconds into your high intensity workout. Great effort, you guys. Excellent. This is your second set of 4 at a minute 30. Then we got 4 1-minute sets and then 4 15-second sets. You are over 30 seconds into your minute. You are 40 seconds into your minute 30. And now have 45 seconds left to go. Keep pushing. I'm sure you're hearing yourselves breathing. That's a great thing. A little harder. You're not pushing too hard, hopefully. You are at 1 minute into your minute 30. Excellent, excellent effort. Relax those shoulders, drop your shoulders, relax, keep your back straight, but relaxed. You're not tightening anything up. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and shut it down. We are a minute 30 recovery period. As the season progresses, those recovery periods, which I'm giving you at 100% of your high intensity period. In other words, we did 2 minutes high intensity, we did 2 minutes recovery. We do 1:30 high intensity, we do a minute 30 recovery. Well, those are going to shrink as the season progresses. I'm actually giving you a little more recovery than normal, but it's this time of the year. I want you guys to recover a little more. It's beginning of the season, maybe your first kind of workouts of the season. You're 45 seconds in your minute 30 recovery, about to start your second set. So I wanted to keep it a little more recovery this time of the year. So you're now 1 minute in your minute 30 recovery now. So less than, well, now 25 seconds left to go. Then you're going to speed up for your second set at high intensity. Once again, 10K pace, a little faster than 10K pace, 85% of your maximum capacity effort. You're at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. And speed up. You got a minute 30. You're on the clock. Here we go. Have fun, you guys. Second set, minute 30. You're at 10 seconds. Great high intensity effort. You're at 15 seconds already, coming up on 20. Great work. Excellent. Keep pushing. Good job, you guys. 30 seconds now. Minute to go. Less than a minute to go. Great work. And you are at 40 seconds. And 45 seconds with 45 seconds, less than 45 to go. 50. I'm not going to talk too technical during these high intensity periods because who the heck would want to listen? And 1 minute, you got 30 seconds to go. Great work, great effort. Again, try and remain relaxed. And 20 seconds to go. And 15 seconds to go. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And shut it down. You got a minute 30 to go. So you're just walking real slow. And runners, you'll recover and then jog a little bit. Keep in mind, you're resetting yourself for the next minute 30 high intensity set so that you can complete it. You need to recover. During this period, your heart rate comes down. You have blood sugar that you have stored from your last meal. Hopefully you've had a meal within the last few hours. Maybe something. Not everybody can eat right before a high intensity work. I used to go like an hour and a half or 2 hours before a track work of eating nothing. But I would have a snack like 2 hours before a track workout or an hour and a half. You're at 1 minute into your minute 30 now. So we're about to start our third set of 4 minute 30 segments. So you're at 20 to go. And you're at 15 to go. 14, 13, 12, 11. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And speed up. You got a minute 30, third set, high intensity, got 85% max of your maximum effort for a little faster than 10K pace for a minute 30. Actually, I take that back. You got a minute 15 to go, sorry. You are 25 seconds into your minute 30 high intensity pace. Great work, you guys. 30 seconds into it. Excellent. It's all going very fast. 5 more sets and you're almost pretty much done. And you're at 45 seconds now. $50. And you're at 1 minute into your minute 30. So now 25 seconds left to go. And then we'll slow it down. And then 1 more minute 30 set, followed by 4 1-minute sets, all with recovery in between. And you're at minute 20, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and shut it down. You got a minute 30 recovery. Then we go into then we got our fourth minute 30 high intensity set. So your recovery, we're in recovery period before the fourth 1 minute 30 high intensity set. So with all those physiological changes from that like 80% easy endurance work and that 20% higher intensity work, keep in mind this changes with your ability level. If you're extraordinary ability and you're running maybe 60 miles a week, which may be none of you will hit 80 to 100 miles a week. In that range, you would want more like 85% of your total volume each week could be like easy, slow, 85% rather than 80%, and only 15% high intensity versus 20. That's if you're up to 60 miles a week or 80 or 100 miles a week, which is a lot. So you're almost at a minute 30, you're at a minute 20. So we're gonna start again in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, minute 30, last minute 30, the fourth minute 30 segment, go for it. 85% of your maximum capacity, a little faster than 10K pace, repetition pace, or a little faster. Then we'll have a minute 30 recovery, and then we go into our 4 1-minute periods. This is your fourth minute 30 and the final minute 30 high intensity set. Your guys are doing great. So we've already finished our 2-minute sets. We're almost through our minute 30 sets. And then we got 4-minute sets and 4 15-second sets. And you are 45 seconds in your minute 30. Excellent, excellent effort. You're getting there, 50 seconds. And you are at 1 minute in your minute 30. 30 to go, less than 30 to go. And 20 seconds to go. 15, 14, 13, 12 in your high intensity set. 10, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's slow it down. Slow it way, 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 way down. Recovery period, minute 30. You're 5 seconds into it. Just easy recovery. So with all that training, 80, 20, whatever, 80% low intensity to build endurance, 20% to raise your threshold, make you stronger, raise the bar on what you can do speed-wise in your endurance. That's just the 20%. The endurance is all the 80%. That's the slow stuff. You're 30 seconds into it. You want to build more and more volume, like I said, 10% more each week. And the more and more and more you build, the stronger and stronger and stronger you get, the greater and greater and greater your endurance. There are a lot of people who do all their training at one pace. They're really missing out on that endurance work. Often those people are going to run and run and run in a marathon and then burn out toward the last few miles of their marathon. They needed more endurance work. They were training their endurance work, their slow work, too fast. That's why I say, forget about marathon pace, slow it down. You're coming up on 15 seconds before your 1 minute high intensity effort. This is 90% of your maximum capacity. 8, 7, here we go, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we got 1 minute go of high intensity, 5K pace now. You're gonna be breathing a little bit harder, but only for 1 minute. And here we go. You are 15 seconds in your 1 minute. Excellent effort, you guys. Great work. Don't forget, relax, relax, drop those shoulders. Keep your elbows at about a 90% angle. Let's do a little metronome work with some of these. I'm going to start playing my metronome. You'll hear it's about 180 clicks a minute. Try and get your steps a minute to equal each click. It's a work on form, work on rhythm. You're a 4, 3, 2, 1, and shut it down. You're just slow walk, just walking. You got 1 minute recovery period. So it is.
David, sorry.
Yes.
It's getting dark over here and there's a lot of cars and people are not paying attention. So I'm going to call it because it's too dangerous right now.
Yeah. Anybody, if you're in the dark, be very, very careful. Next time, you guys may want to either run down in a parking lot by the beach. The parking lots down here are very well lit. Just run around a circle in the parking lot. I'm over by Ocean Park, and the parking lot by Tower 26 in Ocean Park is very well lit. It's a 1/3 mile track, a little more. You got about 20 seconds to go before we speed up again, your second minute set. But yeah, be really
Thank you.
careful out there, you guys. Galit, take care. Thank you.
Thank you. No, next week I'll run at the Broad next to me.
Great. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and speed up 1 minute, second set, high intensity. Galit, thank you. Yeah, take care and good night. Second set at 1 minute. And let's play that metronome again, just to work a little bit on rhythm, a little bit on running form. Now, this does not mean you're going faster. I want you to hold back from going faster. It just means you're shortening and quickening your stride, which will enable you, the more times your foot hits the ground, the less pounding you're going to have, and the less risk that your foot is going to go way out in front and you're going to slam your leg into the ground, breaking your body and kind of pole vaulting over your extended leg. You want your leg to your foot to land kind of underneath your hip. Doesn't matter whether you touch down on your heel or the ball of your foot. It just matters where your whole leg is. And we are coming up on, and you're at 1 minute. Sorry, there we go. Let's shut it down. I apologize, that was 1:10. Let's shut it down. We're slowing down in your recovery period before we start our third 1 minute set of 4. So the key to building greater and greater ability is greater and greater volume to a point. If you get to a point where you've built, first of all, you don't want to build more than 10% more volume a week, right? So if you get to a point where you're just tired all the time, it's like, oh my God, this is killing me. If it's no longer fun, which is the litmus test, you have 20 seconds left, and then you speed up again, 4 set. That's overtraining. You're doing too much. If you're exhausted all the time, 9, 8, 7, you're almost going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and fourth set. Here we go, 1 minute into your fourth and final. This is really the last long set of the night. Here we go, a little rhythm. Again, try and focus on shortening, quickening that stride. The more your foot touches the ground, the less pounding your leg, your joints are going to take. Because the less flying through air and pounding into the ground you're taking, the more touching the ground and pushing off you're doing. If you want to speed up, focus not on quicker, just quicker turnover. Focus on pushing back harder, not pushing back farther, but pushing back harder with greater force. So here we go, 9, 8, 7. We're gonna shut down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and shut it down. We got a 1 minute, no more metronome for tonight. We got one more 1 minute period and then 15-second strides. I'm gonna tell you as much of the story as I can about a guy who wanted more and more and more and more. And he absolutely was starting from a point that he himself couldn't understand how bad he was, how awful he was. Fortunately, he didn't look at himself that way. He didn't focus on the negativity. Remember our first workout, don't use words like should, ought to, got to, must. Don't beat yourself up. We have 15 seconds. I'll continue this. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 15-second stride. Oh, let's stop in a minute and I'll explain strides for those of you who are still on who have light. And okay, just hang on a sec. You can keep walking. And good. Almost everybody's still on. I'm impressed. That's great. Strides. This would be 15 seconds of slowly speed up for about 2-3 seconds, then go full effort and then slow it down for about 2-3 seconds. So maybe a total of speeding up 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, full bore, and then 2 to 5 seconds slowing it down. Does that make sense? You're really here engaging fast twitch muscles for a very short period of time, going not 100%, but about 95, 97%, but really only for a few seconds to engage and recruit faster muscles. Recruiting means using faster muscles that you've never used before. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you guys a countdown to 10, and then we'll have that 15 seconds. First, speed up slowly, full bore after about 5 seconds, 10 seconds, all out effort, or 95, 97%, not sprinting, not all out, I'm sorry. And then just shut it down for about 2, 3, 5 seconds. You guys ready? Here we go, 15 seconds, go, speed up slowly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you should be going about full bore, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and start slowing down, and you're done. Good, and you have about 1 minute before we do that again. This is the first of 4 of these, and then we're done for the whole night. Then we'll do group stretch, and then we're done. So here's my quick story as best I can get it out. These are really fast sets working on engaging faster muscles, training faster muscles, what we would call strength. And this guy tried out for his high school team. I won't tell you the sport. Tried out for his high school team along with all his friends. He did not make the cut. He failed. He didn't make the team. So he did not use those words, should, ought to, got to, must. I should have made the team. I gotta be on the team. I must. No negativity. What did this guy do? I'm going to tell you after our next stride, which is coming up in 3, 2, 1. And here we go. 15 seconds. 1, 2, speeding up. 3, 4, 5, hopefully going full bore. 7, 8, 9, 10, and begin slowing down. 13, 14, 15, and you have 1 minute recovery time. These are just really quick. That's the second of 4 of these that we'll be doing. Just engaging faster muscles, just total power. So he didn't make the team. So instead of thinking, well, all his friends made the team, he was thinking, why not me? I don't know. But instead of going into that dark, beat himself up place, he did what I've been talking about. He gave himself more volume of training. And what he did, he was a basketball player. It's a little hint. And he did 2 hours before school started of playing basketball by himself. Then when school ended, we are at 12, 11, 10, speeding up in 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, 15-second sets, and 1, go, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should be up to full speed, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and start slowing down, 14, 15, and you're good. 1 minute more. Last set coming up, then we do stretch. So he's doing 2 hours before school in the morning, going to school, and 2 hours of basketball training with friends or by himself after school. For a whole year, he did this. Can you imagine? 52 weeks, 7 days a week, 356 days a year, 4 hours a day of training. He came back a year later. His coach claims he did not recognize the kid because he had physically looked different. All that training, you can only imagine. We're going at 10 seconds to our speed up. 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, here we go. 2, 1, last set, and begin. 15 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You should be at full effort. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and slow it down. 14, 15. Done with high intensity work for the night. You guys have a 5-minute recovery jog while I finish this story. You have 5-minute cool down, then our stretch. You do not need light for our stretch because we're not going to be going anywhere. Hopefully you can kind of see where you're going. Next week, you may need to look for a better lit area. James, you're doing great on the treadmill. Julie, I think you're online on a treadmill. So anyway, next year, coach didn't even recognize this kid. He took him on the team. Of course, this kid suddenly went from point A to Z in 1 year. Well, the kid did not let up his training. He continued to train and train and train and went to college as a basketball player. He made the NBA and he became one of the greatest basketball players of the century. And his name is Michael Jordan. I rest my case on if you want to do better, build with volume to a point where not too fast and don't get to a point where you're exhausted all the time. There you'll need to cut back before you build again, but volume and more training. In most cases, that's where you're going to have success and greater success to a point that you don't know who you are because of the achievements that you are gaining in your life. There you have it. Michael Jordan. That's my story this week. We are almost 2 minutes into our 5-minute recovery period. Jog for runners, walk for run walkers, and walk slower for walkers. We are at 2 minutes. 3 minutes left to go. I apologize for my long diatribes, but hopefully it made the evening go a little quicker. I am going to start unmuting, or you may see a request to unmute your microphone. Please do unmute your microphone. Once you get to a point where you're stopped and you don't, or if you're on a treadmill, where you don't have to look down and you can take a look at your cell phone. And you don't, you won't slam into a fire hydrant or trip over a curb or a little alteration in pavement. Unmute yourself if you want. So you'll probably see little requests to unmute, which I am doing right now.
Hi, David. Can you hear me?
I hear you very well. Good job, Vinay.
Okay. Listen, thank you. I have a comment. I don't want to ever miss training because I'm 5'1", and I
Okay.
thought the way for me to get faster was to increase my stride length and pick up my knees. So I could go a little bit faster. I'm in the 13.5 group, so I was able to do about an 11:20. But when you put the freaking metronome on, I had no trouble staying under 11 with way less energy. I wish I had known that sooner. So thank you so much for that. That's why you should not miss training. So thank you.
Well, you know, I love that. I thank you so much. I do not often pat myself on the back, but every so often I guess we all need to. I really appreciate that comment. And, you know, I guess I can teach something. I sort of know a few things. I know a few tricks. I should tell you, for whatever it's worth, and we have about 1 minute left in our 5-minute recovery. That's that, you know, pro athletes from the United States. I'm talking about, we were clicking away at 180 steps per minute or 180 clicks a minute on the metronome. It's a metronome and it was set for 180 clicks a minute. Pro athletes in the United States go about 190. Recorded pro athletes in Kenya, world-class athletes, go about 210 a minute.
Okay.
So you're kind of on target when you say quicker stride, quicker turnover. It's not about pushing yourself to go faster, but it's about what you found. It's about more efficient rate. And that's what's going on there.
Well, thank you, because it was incredibly easier, less energy, faster. I mean, I'm shocked. It's 100% different, you know, so thank you.
I apologize for cutting you off, but I just want to tell everybody we are done.
Hola.
Minutes. Let me turn the light on here so you can see me a little better. God, it's even dark for me. Those of you who can get on the ground, stretches are designed for getting all the weight off your body. So you stabilize your back if you have back issues, and stretch and relax that muscle. For those of you who don't have a comfortable place to lie
Bueno,
down,
más o menos, cuando uno se casa, ¿no? Pregúntenme a mí.
for those of you who don't have a place to lie down on the ground, running on concrete pavement or whatever, I'll show you some standing stretches that you can do in conjunction with what we're going to do lying down. So,
Okay.
I'm going to get my toenails to the ground. Hopefully you'll all be able to see me and hear me. Those standing can do the first couple sets. It's a little awkward because you're standing on one leg, but just bring your knee up, hold it with both arms like that. That's the standing version. The better version, get on the ground. Let's do it. And whoops, let me reposition my, hang on, sorry. There we go. Now hopefully you'll be able to see me a little better. There we go. And let's get on the ground, lie back, bring your knee toward your chest. We're going to be doing, and people standing, same thing, 3 to 10 seconds, and I'll explain as we go. Put your head back. I'm just putting my head up so I can see you guys. Here we go. Begin. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, release the stretch, and second set, begin. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and third and final set, begin. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And let's switch legs. Same stretch the other leg. If you're really, really tight, you can bend that downward leg. I apologize. And begin. And 1. Everybody, even standing people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And second set. Begin. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You're stretching out those glutes there. And let's stretch out your hip for everybody on the ground. Bring that one way, your arm out the outside. Look at that outstretched arm. Keep both shoulder blades pinned to the ground. Bring that knee over as far until you bring that shoulder blade off the ground. You don't bend that shoulder. You don't want to hurt your shoulder. And then you're stretching your whole side there. People standing can do just lean way over your arm. I don't know if you can see me. If you're standing, just bring that arm way over. So you're stretching that whole side there. The groundwork is the more efficient. And here we go. You're stretching your side. Begin. This is great. If anybody has IT band issues where you feel it right on the side there, this is your stretch. And 3 sets of 10 again. And begin. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. And bring that outstretched arm over the outstretched knee and release. Or standing people, just straighten up. And here we go, second set. And begin. These recovery periods are just really brief. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release the stretch. Third and final set. Here we go. And begin. And 1, 2, 3,
¿La que viví?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's roll over on the other side. Stretch. Here we go. Or if you're standing,
Están arriba de todo,
arm across,
atrás.
the other, stretch out your other side. And here we go. Begin. And 1, 2, 3,
Calenté
5,
el arroz nada más.
8.
El arroz nada más calenté.
And release the stretch.
Después mezclé todo.
Second set. And here
Así
we
me dijo
go.
Soledad que había que hacer.
Now 1, 2, 3,
Cuando lo mezclas con el arroz,
6,
se
7,
calienta, Vivi.
9.
Cuando lo mezclas con el arroz,
Stretch.
queda
Third and
todo como
final set.
caliente.
Begin. And 1,
Oh, no, no, de la fuente grande no.
4,
De los 4 chiquititos.
6, 7, 8.
No, no me dijo nada, Soledad, que hay que calentar eso.
And next stretch,
Mezclado con el arroz violeta.
and begin. We're going to, for standing people, it's going to be this stretch where you're bringing your knee, your foot, your ankles, you're pushing down, kind of sitting back. You're going to, we're stretching out that piriformis just below. You should right the just bottom part of your hip there, just doing this kind of stretch. Everybody else that's lying down, this case, cross one leg over the other leg, one thigh over the other. Bring that knee toward your head and over toward the opposite shoulder. So once again, you're extending that lower hip, that piriformis right in there. And here we go. Anyone who has sciatica, this might, it's certainly one big reason for runners why that piriformis gets inflamed and you get shooting pains, because it's right next to your sciatic nerve down there. Anyway, here we go. Begin and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Release the stretch. Second set. Begin and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Third and final set, begin, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And let's switch legs. Here we go, the other side. Once again, of course, 3 sets. Begin, and 1, 2, and everybody standing, just switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And second set, begin, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And third and final set, begin, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And here we go. People standing up can do the same thing I'm doing lying down, except it's far more efficient lying down. We're going to do quad stretch with grabbing your foot, keeping both legs parallel to each other. You can kind of imagine these and doing this, but you don't have to go with wobbling and stretching of the medial and lateral, lateral and medial. Here we go. In and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stretch. And second set, same thing. Begin and 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release the stretch. Third and final set, begin, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's roll over on same exact stretch. Here we go. And my problem is I have a couch in the way. Begin, here we are, and go, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release the stretch. I have my head just lying on my arm. And begin, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release the stretch. And third and final set, begin, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's all sit up. Standing version, I'm not sure how the heck you do this one. Just give me a second. Here we go. Everybody sitting down, push down, grab your ankle or your shoes and push down gently on your inner thigh here. I'm not sure you can really see me doing this. There we go. And grab your shoe or your ankle, push down gently on your inner thigh for 10 seconds, 3 sets, and begin. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release the stretch and second set. Here we go. Try and keep your back straight and begin. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're stretching our adductor muscles. And third set, begin. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And one leg out, we're going to stretch our hamstring muscles. Here we go. Just grab your shin or your foot, whichever you're comfortable with, and try and keep your back straight again. Here we go. Begin. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release the stretch. Second set. Begin. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Third and final set. Here we go. Begin. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's switch legs. I'll sit like this. Maybe you can see me a little better. And stretch out your other leg. You know, your one leg is thin, your other leg is long. Here we go. Begin. And 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release the stretch. Second set. Here we go. Begin. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And third and final set of this. Begin. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Get on one knee. And while you're doing that, let me just say, these are great stretches to enable you to decide where it is that you're tight, especially if one leg is tighter than the other leg. Do that, focus on that stretch for both legs with 3 minutes total, not just the 30 seconds that we're doing now, which makes you feel nice and loosens you up a little bit. But the real effective long stretching is from doing like 3 minutes. Get the same breaks like we're doing now. Anyway, but just focus on those stretches that are key for you where you're tight. Okay, lean forward. We're going to stretch out that front of your hip there. Let me start with this one. Stretch out the front of your hip right there. Lean forward a bit. Don't lean forward too hard. This is a really weak, this is a small muscle. You don't want to tear that muscle. And what I want you guys to do is push down with the top leg and push in with the back leg, what we call muscle release. And tightening that muscle is going to enable you to release that muscle, similar to stretching it out. Same concept. Excuse me. Here we go. 10 seconds. Begin and push. 1, 2, and 3. And hands over your head if you're comfortable with that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release the stretch. Set and begin. And 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. And third and final set. Begin. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And last set, and begin. Or with that 3. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's switch legs. Same stretch. Begin. Here we go. Begin. And here we go. And 1. Push. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release the stretch. And second set. Begin. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release the stretch. And third and final set. Begin. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let's all stand up. And if you're not already standing up, oh, you know, I apologize. For those of you who were standing, you could have done a stretch with your knee bent, just so you feel it in that front of your hip. That would be the way you would do the standing version of that. Calf stretch, and then we're done. Here we go. Calf stretch and Achilles stretch. So we're almost done. One leg back, your knee is straight. Your foot is in line with your eyesight. If you can see that, I'm not standing far back for you to see my upper half. Anyway, here we go. Begin, 10 seconds. 1, go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release the stretch. Second set and begin. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release the stretch. And third and final set of this. Begin. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's switch legs. I'll turn around so you can kind of see me better. And there you go. Same stretch. You'll note my foot is right in line with my eyesight. Got it? Here we go. Begin. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Release the stretch. Second set. Begin. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Third and final set. And then we got our Achilles stretches and we're done. Begin. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, I'm going to turn around. You don't have to. I just want you to see my foot closer to you. Bend your back leg so you feel it in your Achilles, your lower part of your calf, right in there. So here we go. You're going to bend that back leg. Your front leg is just supporting, just like the calf stretch. And here we go. Begin and 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release the stretch by standing. Keep this gentle. This one's really gentle. And 1, 2, 3. They should all feel like a massage. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And last one. Here we go. Begin. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let's, same thing, the other direction. Again, my foot is right in line with my eyesight, just like the standing calf stretch. Here we go, begin. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And congratulations, all of you. You are on the road to fulfilling whatever goals that you may have set before you. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. And I'm going to turn off my microphone, but if anybody has any questions, why, please stick around. And great work, everybody. Love you guys.
Thank you, David. It was